What's up? I'm Legendary Miss, and I want to talk about a statement Koei Tecmo tweeted about on their Twitter page and the possibility of a new Dead or Alive game. Koei Tecmo goes on saying this: Koei Tecmo Games will be exhibiting at the Tokyo Game Show with hashtag blah blah blah. We will provide more information in the upcoming weeks. Visit our official website via the link below. So this tweet has many speculating that we may be getting a new Dead or Alive game. If you were to ask me personally, I'd say a 99% chance that's likely to happen. I only say this because Team Ninja, who's also behind the development and creating the franchise of Dead or Alive, has yet to tweet about this, retweet their comment, or comment under the post, or even like the post. I have yet to see them do neither. So me personally, I don't think they're going to show a new Dead or Alive game. I just don't. But say they do show a Dead or Alive game, would it be a good idea to announce a new Dead or Alive game with the upcoming Street Fighter 6 coming out, or the newly announced Tekken 8? I don't think so. These are two very big franchises with two very big companies behind them, and right now I think anybody who is a fighting game player, the last thing on their mind right now would be about a new Dead or Alive game. I feel like it didn't work for Dead or Alive in the past. When Dead or Alive 6 was coming out, they had both Soul Calibur coming out alongside MK11. Those are very big franchises with very big companies behind them that just simply wasn't going to work for Dead or Alive 6 in the long run. With the sales being very low and poor, the game basically, flopping, I just do not think it'd be strategically a smart idea to announce a new Dead or Alive game. I feel like we should wait a little longer when Street Fighter 6 is at least out to announce a new Dead or Alive game, or give us a teaser and nothing else yet. But just don't announce Dead or Alive with gameplay. I just don't want to see it, because Street Fighter 6 is on its way. Tekken 8 is about to be on its way. Those games, people are already going to buy those games before they even think about getting a Dead or Alive game, and that's just the sad truth. So if they do announce a Dead or Alive game, what would I want for the future of Dead or Alive? As in content and modes and stuff like that. The one particular mode I want to talk about the most is story mode. I feel like ever since Dead or Alive Dimensions, I felt like that was the last. Even Dead or Alive 5, I don't feel like their story mode was as bad as people make it out to be. It wasn't on par with the story from the past, but I don't feel like it was a bad story mode. But I felt like Dead or Alive Dimensions, even though it was retelling everything from the past DOA games, was the last good story mode that I think everyone can agree on, because it was just a retelling of the old games. But I just want a good story mode for the game, a good story, something to be invested in, something where it's not confused like a Dead or Alive 6. The Dead or Alive 6 story mode I felt like was horrible. I'm just saying, it was bad. It was so confusing. I feel like even Dead or Alive 5 setup on how they set up their story mode was better than Dead or Alive 6. Dead or Alive 6 has all these different parts and stuff like that just did not make sense. You'd have one story, then you have a completely different other story. You'd have to go through clip to clip. It just did not make sense. I did not like that at all. In order to know what main story mode you should be following, would be straight down the line, which many would not know, because after completing one story mode, it literally sends you completely to another one that's just a clip. And even some clips felt like they should have been in the main story mode because they felt like they were tied into that. So, and even then, like that, whatever Dead Life 6 was trying to do with their story mode plans, I felt like was an actual great opportunity, but just felt like it felt flat because they didn't know what to do. I felt like even characters like Mai and Cooler, when they came out, they came with story modes. But then you had characters such as Momiji and Rachel who didn't get story mode little cutscenes like Mai and Cooler did. Which is bizarre because Cooler is a completely brand new character from a different game. And characters like Tamaki, Momiji and Rachel came with no story. Especially Momiji and Rachel because they were from Dead Life 5 Ultimate. And yet they came to DOA 6 with no story. I feel like in fighting game nowadays, it's basically a staple to have a good story. I feel like MK, like the Mortal Kombat franchise, had made it a staple to have a good story, starting with MK9. And that's why I see the similarities between MK9 and Dead Alive Dimensions. They take past stories that they've told and put them in the game for a modern era to set them up for the future of their storytelling. And I just feel like while Mortal Kombat has had success in this, particular area of story mode, DOA just haven't been able to find the same success. And I just want the next Dead Alive game to have a good, cohesive, consistent story mode that is just like it has to be good. It just has to be. It can't be confusing like 6 where you know nothing about it, and it can't be as confusing as some fans say 5 was. So that's what I want, along with tag mode. Tag mode is also a very important part of the Dead Alive franchise. I felt like many fans were turned off by 6 automatically because it didn't have tag mode, because the game did not come with the additional feature of a tag mode. DOA, the Dead Alive franchise, is very known for having tag modes, and there's other fighting game franchises that had tag mode that other people would like to come back, but the Dead Alive franchise particularly and most prominently is one of the main fighting games that tag mode was a big thing that just should have never been touched. Along with, I just want extra side games, extra modes like how Tekken has Tekken Bowling or Tekken Beach and stuff like that. Like those kind of stuff I want for like a Dead Alive game. Just put their own spin on it. Do something different. Add new modes to keep the players invested and wanting to come back to the game. Don't leave it stale and basic. So if they don't announce a Dead Alive game, a new Dead Alive game, Dead Alive 7, what would I like them to announce? Or what do the fans ask them like all the time, like what games they want for them to make? And I hear like a lot of people, a lot of fan base have said like they want Fatal Frame back. I've seen like the comment, if they're not talking about Dead Alive 7, I'm seeing a lot of comments about Fatal Frame. I'm seeing a lot of comments about another Neo game, like they want another Neo game, and Ninja Gaiden 4. Now personally, if we don't get another Dead Alive 7 game and they announce Ninja Gaiden 4, I'd be happy with just that, honestly. I honestly thought we were going to get Ninja Gaiden 4 when DOA 6 was announced, but for how bad the game sold and how poorly it did, I guess it just never happened. But with all the master collections and bundle deals, I feel like this is the perfect time to announce a new Ninja Gaiden game. The fans have waited long enough. We need another Ninja Gaiden game, honestly. I feel like Ninja Gaiden is like one of those action games that people just need in their lives. It's such a good franchise, the Ninja Gaiden franchise. It's such a good franchise. I know a lot of people did not like 3, Ninja Gaiden, like 3. I know a lot of people did not like that. Razor's Edge was slightly better, you know, it had the fans engaging involved, but just make a completely like brand new Ninja Gaiden 4 game and just remind the fans why Ninja Gaiden was on top at the time it was. So if we don't get another Dead or Alive 7 game, I personally want another Ninja Gaiden game, honestly. But that's pretty much all I have to say. You guys can tell me in the comment section below, like, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.